Okay, chaos has officially taken over California. Celebrities are losing their minds after losing their million-dollar homes. All the way from Kim Kardashian down to Tom Hanks. There's videos of all of these people uploading of themselves, crying, begging, pleading for help. And for the first time, they look very relatable. We're finally seeing celebrities in an environment that can relate to regular citizens. Now it's time to break into the conspiracies of how this fire started and why certain celebrity houses were avoided. Let's get into it.
It really just comes in waves, but I just want to go home. I just want to see all my stuff and sit on my couch. And I just really want to go home. I'm so homesick.
As you know, where I live is on fire right now. Literally, the entire city of the Pacific Palisades is burning.
Now we have to be careful because we understand a lot of these people are actors and actresses, so they could be trying to emit some emotion, get some sympathy from the constituents, and at the same time they could just truly be victims. Now, what's very disturbing is when you hear about the complaints of the fire insurance being removed from people's houses prior to the fire, you don't really see many reports of it being celebrities. In fact, Kim Kardashian, about 2 to 3 years ago, when there was a forest fire, she was actually able to hire private firefighters. It's one of the most interesting things you could ever read. She was able to hire firefighters to fight fires in front of her house exclusively. That is privilege. So when these people come on camera crying and pleading, it leads civilians to think two things. Who is this message for, and how much are they going to make from it? And sometimes it's genuinely just celebrities down on their luck, losing their things. But when you see these videos, some of these videos, I can understand why the comments say that these people look like they're acting. And it's unfortunate for those that might be trying to clout chase, because there's a lot of people down bad right now, ready to crash out in the city, that needs assistance. And their resources and time is being removed so we can focus on celebrities yet again. It's like no matter what, even through peace or chaos, celebrities maintain so much attention.
And, you know, I flew here last night. I was on the plane, started getting texts, and it's gnarly, you guys. It's just a catastrophe in Southern California. Obviously, there have been horrific fires in many places. This is literally where I live, everything. The market I shop in, the schools my kids go to, friends, many friends now have lost their homes. So it's a really awful situation. I am, obviously going to go home first thing tomorrow and be with my family and try to help my friends. But it is, just so I can tell you,
Jamie Lee Curtis, she was unable to actually garnish any sympathy from anyone that watched this video because everyone keeps bringing up Jamie Lee Curtis with that photo of a kid in her background. There's a photo of a kid in a picture. I'm not even going to post that on YouTube. That's some crazy stuff. It's a post of a kid inside of a freaking suitcase in her background corner in her house. And when this picture went viral, you guys can look it up. It's all over the net. Man, people just pretty much completely gave up with Jamie Lee Curtis, in addition to her children being treated like science experiments rather than kids for what she's done to them. It's the people. And then don't get me started on Tom Hanks. People really love to hate these individuals, and it's not just because they're rich and famous, which that does have a lot to do with it, but it's mainly because they've been caught up in some pretty disturbing stuff and almost always has some type of relation to children.
if you know anybody on the West Coast or not, the American Red Cross, support them. They will come in and help people. Do anything you can, anything in your community to help people. Whether you need it or not now, you will need it. Give blood, donate, whatever you can do, animal shelters.
Yeah.
And remember, since I'm on the middle of a very big television show, for anybody living anywhere, have an emergency kit in your house. I'm an American Red Cross ambassador. Have an emergency kit with prescription glasses, medicines, dog food, baby formula, all the things you need if you have to flee.
Flare up now, and these evacuations.
So, this is rapper Tyga that was with, I don't know if he still is. He used to be with Young Money, Lil Wayne, them, and he broke down about what's going on with the fires in his homes. I've never seen this many stars affected, and it just shows me, damn, LA is still packed to the brim with celebrities. You know, we had all these reports of stars moving out of LA. It's like, man, the mega stars have stayed home. And I think the main reason is the prices of their homes. Most of these celebrities, when they try to sell these homes, they have to drop the pricing for 30-40%. It's crazy what these relatives are getting over on with these stars.
I might have to end it. I might have to end the stream a little live. I wanted to stay on here all night with y'all. But you know, we gotta be safe.
Nigga, these niggas be killed. We gotta be safe. Bro, what ending the stream gonna do? It's time for you to get out of there. Come on, man. Say something, dog. People waiting.
Yeah, we might have to evacuate. But I mean,
All right, y'all, I gotta do this quick. I got you.
The winner is Black Boy Matt.
When I'm out of town, I be tripping.
So yet another rapper, he actually had the fires in nigga fashion. I'm sorry. The fires actually started to burn through this individual's house. And what he did was to start dancing. So the way he reacted was pretty odd. I'll be honest, I forgot the name of this rapper, so I need one of you young heads to break it down to me. But this is a rapper living in LA, and it's just a video that was going viral of him dancing as the fires started to burn. And instead of worrying about getting out, I mean, is it strange that celebrities are making a spectacle out of the fire? Like, it's what they do. It's what they do. They've made a career of getting in front of people and knowing how to captivate people. And even in a tragedy, they have a way of having a polarizing ability of being the center of attention. They're just really good at getting people to watch the freaking screen. I had to mute the video for YouTube, of course, because YouTube don't want none of that music.
Nah, but I found out today that I ain't got fire insurance.
Now, this is famous YouTuber, celebrity, rapper DDG, and was breaking down about how he most likely lost his entire house because of fire insurance. Multi-million-dollar houses, everyone. These are massive losses.
So I'm figuring all that out, bro, because my crib burned down. That's just M's wasted, bro. Like, so I gotta figure all this stuff out where, you know, I got insurance for my crib and stuff. Because if I don't got it, fire insurance, bro, it's a wrap. I just gotta take the L on the chin. I'm not trying to do that. So I'm in the middle of trying to make that work right now. Get my insurance right. Yeah.
Good morning. Thank you for all your well wishes.
Yet another actress. And I tell you, any of these videos with them breaking down in tears, they get in ratio because it just, especially just with the women, it seems like they're trying to go viral.
I'm in a hotel. I don't have a home anymore. My house is gone. It's literally gone. I've been crying all night. Thank God everybody is safe. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to compartmentalize this. I don't know what to do. All my stuff, all the last 5 years of my life. So the only thing I can do is go to work, and I'm gonna go to work today. Like I go to work every day. And I'm gonna
On the hill, we finally got into the Sunset congestion. It's 9 miles to Beverly Hills. It takes us usually about 25 minutes. Took 2.5 hours. And you have to understand, somebody didn't charge their car, you know, their electric car, didn't put gas in their gasoline car, and now they're on Sunset. Oh, I got to abandon my car, and now the fire trucks can't get through, and now people can't walk. When we couldn't get our garage door open because the wind was blocked, because our door goes up.
And every one of these videos, if you guys don't recognize, these are actually all actors and actresses. I made sure to only cover the actors and actresses for this one. And the gentleman that's speaking below is an actor.
Like this, I said, oh my God, we're up in the hills here. And we got to walk out? I can't walk. I'm 77 years old, man. I can't walk up these hills. It's like Mount Everest there. It's like, you know, pretty steep. So It's just you.
And I say that for those that might not know who James Wood is, but I would think a lot of people would know James.
I posted this on X, but Sarah was on with her 8-year-old niece last night. And she came out. I'm sorry. Just, one day you're swimming in the pool and the next day it's all gone. But she came out with her little Yeti piggy bank for us to rebuild our house.
I'll say this. Having this coming after the Luigi Mangione with the United Healthcare assassination, it's interesting to have this come immediately after because everyone had this mindset of eat the rich, oh, it's us versus them. And then you get to see rich people break down in tears, and men as well, and be emotional about losing their things. It's very human. It humanizes them, and it at least shows me that for the most part, we're all really just one. These are the things that matter most to them. It's not about the paparazzis. It's not about the Lamborghinis and things. When these people breaking out and crying, they always mention family first. And that's interesting because it shows that all this money, all this fame, it truly can't replace what matters most. And it's the memories of the people that really love you. And it shows that as much as we might care more about the things celebrities have than they care themselves. Because in a moment of chaos, they end up caring about the same things that we do, and that's family, that's memories, and that's safety. And it's so interesting to see that from all of this money and fame and ability and power influence they have, that they are so relatable in times of need. And it tells me that humans as a whole, we have these same conditional needs. And it's further validates the fact that no one is truly better than anyone else, really, in a common sense.
Oh my gosh, James Woods, we all hope that you will be able to rebuild your house, maybe starting with that little Yeti piggy bank. And we're just glad that you're okay and your wife is okay.
I'm sorry,
you have your
I'm
lives.
usually...
Yeah, no, I mean, this is real and it's raw.
I thought
and
I would
you,
be stronger than this.
you don't need, you are, you know what? Strength is not measured by whether, you hold in crying or not. Strength is what you are doing now and helping your neighbors and shining a light on the great, amazing work of all those firefighters and emergency crews out there. You have so much strength, and we appreciate you coming on to reflect what so many others just like you are experiencing in that raw emotion right now. We wish you the best, you and your wife, as you rebuild your lives. So many people are doing that right now and trying to process what's going on. So, James, and also keep us posted on your 94-year-old neighbor and everything going there. We're going to continue to talk, and we wish you the very best.
He's okay.
Yeah.
But, like this morning, for example.
So Mel Gibson had a very interesting take on losing his stuff. And it's just, like he basically said, it's just stuff. But right here, he expresses his child trying to save his house.
I would be surprised if my home is still there.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. The power.
And mind you, it wasn't. So Mel Gibson's house actually burned down during this Joe Rogan interview yesterday. It's crazy.
Palisades is on fire.
Yeah.
My friend Tom Segura, his house is gone.
Yeah.
It was where he used to live. He sold it, luckily.
Yeah, I have a son. He's in the sort of volunteer fire brigade, Milo. I call him the mayor of Malibu. And he's running around. And I asked him, how's things looking there, Milo? He says, not good, Pops. He says, your neighborhood. And he sent me a video of my neighborhood. And it's in flames. It looks like an inferno. So, yeah.
Do you think this will get you out of California finally?
Yeah, maybe.
Where are you going to go?
Oh, I don't know. I got a place in Costa Rica. I love it
there.
Yeah.
Costa Rica's nice.
If anybody has a car and they leave...
I definitely expect that. And sorry for saying the son part. Of course, it was saying with Milo. I reviewed the film, obviously, before I post it, but I might mishear it wrong. And I finally not looked up the article on it. So that's on me, but that's a blunder. Steve is also an actor, you guys know, Steve Guttenberg. And there are some celebrities that break down there and help out with the people instead of running away. I know the rapper The Game went out to assist with the people. Kim Kardashian is one that was asking for assistance to help the people, similar to Maui. But you do see celebrities out there giving a helping hand, which is a beautiful thing. It's always great to see the rich assist. It's great, man. And Mel Gibson was been on fire yesterday. He made a few appearances because he did so good on Joe Rogan that it appears Fox News had to just have him on.
Well, you know, I know they were messing with the water, letting reserves go for one reason or another. They've been doing that a while. California has a lot of problems that sort of baffle the mind as far as why they do things. And then in the events like this, you sort of look, oh, is it on purpose? Which it's
Mel Gibson is coming out so based. He even just recently released an announcement that Passion of Christ 2, called The Resurrection, is coming. I'm trying to figure out how that's going to work, because I would expect that movie to have to be kind of short. Like Christ, he rises, and isn't at the end of the movie? But I'm getting sidetracked, guys. Mel Gibson has been killing it. He's breaking down a unbelievable conspiracy theory right on Fox News about the water. And it really is showing to me why Hollywood doesn't particularly like this guy, because he's willing to say the things that no one else is going to say. So Mel Gibson broke down how he knows for a fact that the water was being tampered with about 2 months prior to this fire happening. And he just said the quiet part out loud, which completely stunned the internet to see someone of his status taking the risk like he did on Fox News, of all places, live on TV for all of America to watch.
Insane thing to think. But one begins to ponder whether or not there is a purpose in mind. What could it be? You know, I don't know. Do they want the state empty? I don't know.
Well, Mel, to be very frank with you, I think everyone is really trying to do their damn best, okay? And some idiot, the orange idiot, went on.
So this is something I had to end it on. I absolutely had to freaking end this on. So, okay, we all know that these houses are on fire. We know that people are in very dire needs. They're in a bad situation, in need of assistance, blah, 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 blah. But you wouldn't believe it. The Young and the Restless actor, Eric Braeden, went on CNN to attack Donald Trump during the California fires as if it's his responsibility. Who the hell does this? Who thinks that I'm going to go on CNN and I'm going to talk about Trump? I'm going to be honest, it's strange to me, because Mel Gibson, and I don't want to be too political, but Mel Gibson is conservative. And he didn't bring up how Joe Biden might have failed the city, the LA fire chief, or nothing. He just said, I feel like these people are messing with the water, never identified who, and just say something weird is going on and need to be looked into. But he didn't point fingers at specific parties. He didn't make this a partisan issue. Who the hell witnesses an entire city on fire and bring up Donald Trump? It's like, dude, the obsession with Trump is so sick. It has to actually be studied. And I want to actually start sending funds out, and I was serious about this, to study TDS and do clinical trials. I'm not going to crowdsource it. I'm going to fund it myself, but I want to get at least 12 scientists to do clinical studies to study TDS, because shit like this deserves to actually be studied. Beyond just a meme, it actually needs to be studied for future generations, because he truly is restless. He isn't young anymore, but he's restless. Who wakes up and just hates an individual like this? It's not natural. You got to see how unhinged these people are.
Some your fellow network, and claimed all kinds of things about Newsom and California and the water distribution. All nonsense, disinformation, period. There's a guy on your show that does fact-checking. I like him a lot. Daniel. It's a breath of fresh air. Say hello to him. He's very, very good. And what some of these
praise and fact
are now
checkers
disseminating on one particular network and on some podcasts is outrageous and very damaging to our nation. This is a great nation. Trust me.
Yes.
I know whereof I speak. I come from a nation that believed in fascist ideology for a while. Okay? And we certainly will not want to go into that again, but we are close to it. Because people want to simplify complex problems. The essence of fascism is to simplify complex problems and feed people who don't have time to read some bullshit. Okay?
So here are a few of the celebrity houses. I thought this was pretty interesting to witness exactly how bad it's gotten in California. So that was the after. You know, we had the poor video right before. Yet another beautiful home. It is sad to see this, but it's an educational event, because it lets us know how It doesn't matter how many millions we put into these structures. It's like nothing is stronger than nature itself. Nothing can beat nature. Nothing can beat the natural order of things. And it does tell me, and it's very intimidating, these things remind me that we could all actually be replaced in a day. All of our amazing creation, all of our beautiful art, our languages, it could be wiped out in a day in a massive flood or a massive fire. It's sustainable as our society appears. Through thousands and millions of years of creation and evolution, the truth is that we could all just be destroyed in one day. And these fires are a constant reminder of that. It's a constant humility check that we are humans living in something so much larger than us. And it's crazy. It's a night and day difference. It looks like a war zone. It truly does. Man, look at this damage right here. That actually looks like an arc. That's weird. Most of these I can recognize. And Tom Hanks. So look, boom, Tom Hanks. The luckiest man right now in Los Angeles is the Tom Hanks, because somehow Tom Hanks' house avoided fire. All of his other co-stars and everything got burnt up. Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg houses specifically were somehow extremely lucky to avoid fire. So congratulations to Tom Hanks. I'm calling him one of the luckiest men in Hollywood. That's the title that I'm giving him, because I mean, with luck like that, you can't lose, man. I mean, seriously. Just super, super odd. But that pretty much concludes the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to start doing more celebrity news, because it seems like that's what you guys enjoy, and it's something that's not really on X or YouTube like that. So I'm going to start finding a little bit more unique sources and stay on top of what these celebrities got going on. And we're going to start pressing on their necks like we did on X and start exposing these people. I'm going to start doing You've Been Selected to Be Exposed with celebrities. So it'll be like Tom Hanks, You've Been Selected to Be Exposed. And that'll be the title of the video. And the video will be like 20, 30 minutes of me just exposing everything about Hanks. I'm looking forward to dropping that type of content. I think it's really, really, really going to become a favorite on my channel. Hopefully have y'all there with me. Please click the notification bell to stay updated. And I'll see you on the next video tonight.